We are now doing the variable costs and their interpretations. So for variable costs, we have like I have explained the term variable cost. So we have direct materials, we have direct labor, we have selling distribution, we have these are our three variable costs: direct material, direct labor, and our selling distribution. So um like for you to answer any questions, like of any question asking you about the variable cost, whatever, something like that, you have to like memorize this table. So for direct materials, you have to know what increases our direct material and also what increases our direct labor and selling distribution cost. So if our direct materials increases, it increases because of maybe wastage, we are wasting too much resources, or we are using expensive suppliers. So if we are using expensive suppliers, our direct materials will be expensive, or yeah, it will be expensive. So also it increases if we are not using quality materials. If we are not using quality materials, it means there will be wastage and we'll have to buy more. So our direct labor increases because of maybe workers are working overtime, or we have unskilled workers, inexperienced workers. They will increase our direct labor. So to compensate for wastage, maybe you could implement a supervisor so that maybe they can supervise, they can check the work, if you are doing the correct things, if you are making quality products. And for maybe if for finding a cheaper supplier, to compensate for expensive supply is just to find a cheaper supplier so that you can negotiate better prices and use like quality materials so that you can avoid wastage. And our direct labor, to compensate for overtime, you can like supervise your laborers or your workers. Unskilled workers, maybe train your workers to be more efficient. That's how you can compensate for these variable costs. So the question says identify two variable costs ZZ should be concerned about. So to concern, like, we want variable costs that are more expensive than before, that have increased. Always when they ask you about maybe the concern, the satisfied regarding the satisfaction regarding the variable costs, or maybe fixed cost per units also, you can also like, you must check if there is an increase, there is a decrease, to be able to make your final conclusions. Okay, so now we have, like they said, variable cost. So our direct material cost, sorry, increased from 50 to 67.9. So it increased by 17.9 rand per unit. So we don't want increases because now our material is very expensive. So I've explained here, to compensate for expensive material, maybe you can use cheaper suppliers, or use quality material, or maybe supervise to reduce wastage. Then we also have like our direct labor cost. Our direct labor cost increased from 110 to 136.7. So let's come to our table. So if direct labor increases, it's because of maybe overtime, or maybe unskilled workers. So to compensate for it, you must say like, train your workers so that they can be efficient, or avoid overtime. So these are the reasons and valid solutions. Thank you.